What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about starting a YouTube channel. Now, first things first, I don't know nothing about being an influencer. I don't know much about social media, and I really don't know how to grow your YouTube channel or get your numbers up or how to go viral. But I could just explain my experiences about being on YouTube, what my thought process is, and what I do. So first things first, if you wanted to jump on YouTube and start a channel for the money, it's gonna take you a long time to make some money. But if you're planning on jumping on YouTube to share information, help people out, and document your own journey, it's the best place to do it. I say this because if you jump into this with the intention of becoming a millionaire like a lot of these other YouTube content creators, I don't know nothing about that. I honestly have no idea how they do that and how to fall into the algorithm and all that stuff. I don't know nothing about none of that. This is how I jumped onto YouTube. A bunch of people used to hit me up and ask me how can they get a wholesale license? How much is a wholesale license? They want to buy direct from wholesale distributors. They knew that I had a wholesale license and that I ran my own business, so people would always ask me about that. So what I did was I went on YouTube and explained exactly how to get your reseller permit, wholesale license, reseller certificate, whatever you want to call it. So the very first 3 videos that I ever put up on YouTube is just that. And then there was like months in between of no videos. I just made those 3 videos for anybody that asked me those questions, and then I would just send them the link. I never jumped on YouTube to become influencer or content creator or any of that. It was just for people that I knew, so I didn't have to explain everything all over again to everybody that asked me how to get a wholesale license. So I made the videos so I could just send them the link and say, hey, look, watch these 3 videos, boom, you get your wholesale license. With doing that, the public seen that video, and then they started asking questions in the comments. What kind of business do I run? What do I do? How am I sharing this information? Why should they believe whatever I'm talking about? The comments are crazy. So I started making videos about my business, making t-shirts, right? Using a heat press, using a vinyl cutter, using transfers. Then I said, oh shit, there's not a lot of content around plastisol transfers. A lot of people don't know what a screen printed transfer is. There was a lot of gatekeepers at the time that didn't even want to share this information, because when I was doing research, it was like, shit, I couldn't find no information on the stuff, so why not just share that information with anybody else that wants to run their business like myself? Boom, channel is born. Since then, everything on this channel is based around how I run my business. Personally, like the blank t-shirts that I use, transfers, how I'm cutting costs, shipping, marketing, all the information shared on this channel is based around how I run and operate my own business. I never even knew you could make money on YouTube. I was clueless to that shit. I was clueless to ads. I was clueless to how to monetize your videos. I jumped on the train pretty late. There was a lot of people that were already making millions on YouTube by the time I jumped on. I was just sharing information. That was it. And then I started getting a lot of comments and emails from people that needed help, that wanted to get into this business and that wanted to actually learn how to make some money from home. And I said, oh shit, you know what? This is valuable information to a lot of people. I can actually help a lot of people. Let's keep it going. So that's why I kept doing videos and stuff like that. I've been here for years, not a lot of years, but I've been here for a few years now, making t-shirt related videos. The benefits to having a channel that I could see is if you did want to document the journey. If you did want to show everything that you do, and then years from now you can go back and watch and be like, oh shit, this is where I was at. This was my mindset at the time, and then now look what I'm doing now. Because you have to remember that there's a lot of people in either your same position or trying to do what you want to do that you're actually helping when you share this content, right? So let's say you get into using a vinyl cutter. You're like, hey, check it out. I just bought this new vinyl cutter. Here's my first cuts. This is what I'm doing. I'm making some free stickers for my dad to put on his truck. I'm making a sticker for my sister to put on her hydro flask. I'm making decals for this. And then it turns into, hey, here's my first paid gig. Somebody's paying me to make a bunch of decals for them for their business. Now you're actually watching somebody create their business from the ground up, right? 1, the entertainment factor is cool. 2, you're helping somebody out that wants to do exactly what you want to do, and maybe they're stuck in that same position, or maybe they're having the same issues with their vinyl cutter that you were having, that you documented. Now you're helping somebody else out. There's a lot of people that hit me up that jumped on YouTube and was asking for my advice or my opinion or any kind of guidance that I had. The only guidance I could give is create content that actually helps people out, because that's what my channel's all about, right? I don't know much about the lifestyle stuff or any of that other stuff. Majority of my videos is just self-help or helping people out with their business, their t-shirt business. Some of that like daily vlog stuff, like, hey, check it out, man, this is what I'm eating, and I'm going hiking over here, and I'm doing this, and look, I found this waterfall, and all that other stuff I have no idea about. I don't know how that works. Pretty sure it takes a lot of time to do all that, because when I do my small vlogs, or if I'm doing, you know, like those little bike ride videos and stuff like that, editing all that down takes a long ass time. These videos right here doesn't take too long because I'm just sitting here talking. It's just a talking head, you know what I mean? But when people hit me up asking for guidance or saying, hey, I just started a channel, follow me, do this, do that. If you're just asking for followers, that don't make no sense. You just got to put the content out and the followers come. You can't sit there and just keep watching the numbers. You're going to beat yourself up. And then there's a lot of people that I know on YouTube now, there's like a certain threshold that you have to have like so many watch hours, so many subscribers and all this stuff to start monetizing your videos. When I jumped on, there was none of that. It was just kind of turn the ads on, turn it off, whatever it is. There was no real threshold, you know what I mean? And maybe this is YouTube's way of regulating, you know, the content that's out there, or regulating who's actually serious about doing this and not. But you got to remember, if you just sit there and you watch your subscriber count, or you sit there and you watch, you know, you're trying to get people to interact with your channel and stuff like that, put all of that energy into making more videos. That's all it is. Like, all I could say is just keep pumping videos out, and then people eventually find what you're talking about. So that's why I said it's good to do this with the mindset of tracking your journey, seeing what your progress is, and then actually wanting to help people out. Because if you looked at my social media, I'm nowhere near an actual content creator, because this isn't my main job, for one, and also I don't even really get the shit myself, you know what I mean? So when it comes to like social media, you got to be like posting so much, doing all this, being very active on your Instagram and Facebooks and Twitters and all that stuff. Look at my Instagram accounts, man. I ain't posted shit in months. I haven't even posted nothing this year, I think, and we're already in what, April? I just put up videos to help people out, and that's it, man. There's other content creators that are very active across all their social media platforms, and their internet celebrity is blowing up, and it's crazy cool, man. I'm just not that person, because I don't operate that way. I don't really get it. Maybe I just lucked up and fell into some subscribers or something like that, but my whole channel is just based around helping people out. That's it. There's no other silver lining to the shit. It's just, I just want to help people out. So the content that I put out is just to help people. I don't got time to post on Instagram all the time and create content for Instagram and for Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all this. I put up 3 videos a week. I'm trying to stay true to 3 videos a week right now. Most of you guys know it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes I might sprinkle in another one here or there, but for the most part, that's what it is. But working with these certain companies and stuff like that has all been a blessing. But it's all come from the content that I create. That's all it is. I've never had to reach out to somebody and say, hey man, you want to work? Because I tried that shit. When I started talking about transfers and I started giving up all these transfer companies and stuff, and then I thought like, oh shit, I'm helping these transfer companies make money. Let's see if they want to work with me. So I reached out to all of them. Hey man, I make YouTube videos about your transfers. Is there any way we could work together? All I got was big fat no's from everybody. Then I said, all right, you know what? Fuck everybody. I ain't giving nobody else no free promotion on this channel. If the companies don't want to mess with me for whatever reason, maybe it's the way I look, maybe it's the way I talk, maybe it's because my videos aren't polished up. But if they don't want to work with me, so be it. I don't give a fuck, man. Still gonna do me, still gonna create these videos for the people that actually want this information. So that's why you see me not talk about a lot of transfer companies. There's a lot of times people like, hey, what do you think about this company? What do you think about this company? Chances are I reached out to that company and they don't want shit to do with me. So that's why I don't talk about them on this channel. You know what I mean? It just works out that way. All of the partnerships that I have now were all based on me catching their attention through my videos and them reaching out and saying, hey, you know what? We want to work with you because we see what you're doing. I entertain their offers, and if I genuinely like what they're talking about, or if I genuinely get a good vibe off of them, then I'll work with them. But I turn down 80% of the offers I get, just to be honest. Patreon knows this because I talk about it on Patreon all the time, but I turn down a lot of shit. That's just not what this channel is. That's why. It'd be different, you know, if I'm over here selling blenders and microwaves to you guys, you'd be like, man, what the hell? Thought this was a t-shirt channel. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of shit that comes with this, and I'm turning down big checks. I'm turning down a lot of checks, but that's just not what this channel is. That's why I operate the way that I do, because like I said, YouTube isn't my full-time gig, man. Slanging t-shirts is where my money comes from. Can you make a lot of money on YouTube? Fuck yeah, I think you can. You get a lot of these sponsorships, you get a lot of different affiliate accounts. Your AdSense is ad worthy. Like, obviously my videos aren't really ad worthy because I talk a lot of shit. I say a lot of words that get flagged. I say a lot of words that people don't like because my videos aren't polished up like that. But it's not about the ad money for myself. Like I said, it's about sharing the information with y'all. So if you're thinking about getting into this YouTube thing, I really don't have too much advice for you. I can't say being consistent helps. Trying to put yourself on a schedule. I'm doing that now this year. If you looked at all my videos prior to this year, they were scattered all over the place. Some weeks I put up 5 videos. Some weeks I put up no videos. I'd go months in between of putting up videos because I would just sprinkle it in every now and then when I had time to turn the camera on and make some videos. This year, I told myself, hey, I actually want to help people out, so I'm going to be putting up videos 3 times a week to help the masses. That's about it. And then on top of all of this, I think your other social medias outside of YouTube play a big role in it. So like if you're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, I think you got to be active on that kind of stuff too, posting content there and then talking with your subscribers or your followers and stuff there, and then sending them to YouTube or something like that. And another thing that helps is I think collabs help. If you look at my video, I got no collabs. In the years I've been on YouTube, I've interviewed Stan Banks, I've interviewed Rye Beats, and the t-shirt chick last year at ISS. And that's about it. I got nobody else on my channel. There's a benefit to collabing with people because now you're utilizing other people's following and stuff like that. I built this channel on my own. No collabs, no nothing. This is just the information that I share. And that's why I always say I'm not like your average content creator. I don't play the game the same way everybody else does. And I don't have the same goals as a lot of other people do. And I probably limit myself from a lot of different opportunities by doing this, but like I said, my main money comes from selling t-shirts. It doesn't come from YouTube. So when it comes to making YouTube videos or spending time with my family, I choose spending time with my family all the time. You know what I mean? Making t-shirts helps pay the bills. So I'm here making t-shirts. I'll turn the camera on whenever the press is heating up or I just get done pressing a lot of shirts. I'll turn the camera on real quick, knock out some of these videos for you guys. Anything extra and outside of that is taking away time from my family. So would I rather be a full-time YouTube sensation or spend time with my family? I choose spending time with my family all day long. So that's why I'm not very active on social media, because my time away from this area or away from this camera is spent making t-shirts and spending it with my family. That's all it is, man. I'm a regular ass dude like the rest of you guys. There ain't no fluff to me. There ain't no secret to what the fuck I'm doing. I put it all out on YouTube to let you guys know how I run my business so you guys could be making money too. This YouTube thing, like I said, I probably lucked up because I'm not active on my social medias. I don't collab with people on here. I turn down a lot of brand deals. So I'm probably not the best person to take YouTube or social media advice from. I would hit up somebody like Stan Banks. That dude's active everywhere. I don't care what app it is. He's everywhere. He also puts up millions of pieces of content every day. He knows how this shit works. So if you really wanted to get into this YouTube shit, I'd probably reach out to him and be like, hey man, what do I gotta do? Do you got a course you sell? Is there some way I could pay you to help me build up my social media presence? Because that dude is doing it, you know what I mean? So he'd probably be the best person to get that kind of advice from. Or maybe if you got like a favorite YouTube person that you watch, hit them up and be like, hey man, I want to get into doing YouTube videos too. What do you recommend? I tell you guys everything, like the camera I'm using, Canon M50, kit lens, like the standard lens that comes with it. The vlog stuff is on a GoPro Hero 8 or 9 or whatever GoPro it is. That's it, nothing else. I edit these videos in Adobe Premiere. That's about it. Got a cheap Amazon mic, not even a name brand one. Just, I think it's like 20-30 bucks on Amazon. Use available light. The light coming in from this window, these lights that are over my head. No extra lighting or anything like that. This is just, I try to make it as simple as possible. Set this up, boom. Record the videos, edit them down, get it out to you guys. All right. I know this video probably didn't help a lot of people out there that wanted to get into YouTube, but this is just my approach to YouTube, is try to be consistent, try to be true to whatever you're talking about, and don't just jump into it for the money, man. Find other ways of inspiring you to make content. That's all it is. Whether it's tracking your journey, whether it's helping out others. Maybe you just like editing videos, so put up some cool ass edits, you know what I mean? It could be anything. But there's a lot of room for people to make money. There's a lot of room for other content creators in this t-shirt space. A lot of people think just because there's a handful of us out there, there's no room for you, man. Everybody could do this shit. Take my place, you know what I mean? I want everybody to elevate way more than me, because I'm still just gonna do the same exact shit, man. Sit down right here, make these videos about creating t-shirts, and that's it. Go home to my family. All right, so if this video helps you out, cool. Leave it in the comments. Follow me on Instagram where I'm not active, Big Brando TV. Like I said, I ain't put up a video since last year, but maybe I'll try to switch that up and try to start creating content on there too. All right, catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.